Commons are this shared digital public infrastructure. And I mean that literally, that digital infrastructure can replace physical infrastructure. And that begins to matter because that means it can go anywhere. Like the unit of value is global. If you're a if you're someone who studies um, political systems, then one of the things you might have heard is that intelligence has a normal distribution in that bell curve way, but opportunity does not. These digital public infrastructure projects could begin to correct for that. So they come with ethics baked in, and that means things like you own whatever you create. That's not true on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook now. They own it. You have the right to walk away from exploitative relationships. In other words, it violates the license of most of these if you build a competitive moat around your project, or you begin to try to create an extractive relationship. And also, when you make a financial agreement, you're paid programmatically. So if I make a signed agreement with someone and it's just digitally signed, it's as simple as clicking yes or no. If I do work A, then I'm supposed to get paid work or money B. So if I do work A, that gets confirmed, then I get paid programmatically. So it starts to restore this trust in transactions that matter to anyone, anywhere, but it matters a lot in the global south. It matters a lot to poor people because people begin to break their promises to poor people all the time. So in Michael Porter's terms, who's this big systemic strategic thinker, developed most of the strategy thinking that businesses run on, it creates something called higher bargaining power. And higher bargaining power at the bottom, like the right to my own stuff, the right to walk away, the ability to trust transactions. Like all of a sudden I have agency for the first time. I have trust in transactions, maybe for the first time. So I begin to have this higher structural bargaining power that I can jostle for more. And I believe that's what bubbles up through these systems as systemic change.